Guys, this is another episode of HALA. Today we're having a look at Divinity Dragon Commander. Now this is a strategy game where you can jump in and fight as a dragon. So, here we go, we're going to start off a new campaign. We'll probably just go easy for the sakes of this video. Go green, and we'll go...
Oh, yeah.
Saber Dragon then.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Each dragon.
Thousands of years ago, Sigurd the First built incredible engines of war. And with
What I was about to say is, each dragon, the Saber, Mountain, and Zephyr dragons all have different abilities. So the Saber dragon is kind of a mix between, it's not really melee, attack and defense, really. Okay, so the Saber Saber dragon is 50-50. The Mountain dragon is more kind of 80-20 on more attack, and then the Zephyr dragon is kind of defense healing. So it, gone for a pretty normal one. The River on Times, this will come up every turn. It kind of tells you what's happening in the whole area. Obviously, as you're becoming emperor, you need to watch what's going on. You need to keep political popularity, or you can side with certain people. So basically, what's happened is you're you're a bastard son of the late king emperor, who's just been killed by his other sons and daughters, and they've all gone to war. They've all gone to war to decide who's going to be the new emperor. Obviously, you've come up going, well, I should be the new emperor because you're a dragon. That and the greatest wizard of all time during the Divinity story. This does link to the other divinities. In the other divinities, you hear about the wizard Maxos. In this one, Maxos is actually in it. He chose you to be the new emperor, so that's why you have this new fancy airship called the Raven. So let's get on into it. There we go. There's Maxos himself.
They'll talk for ages.
Yeah.
They'll talk for ages, they will.
Yeah, that's the one problem with starting this game is there's a lot of talking. There is a separate tutorial, but they give you a tutorial every time you play a new game, which there probably is a way to disable it, like this. So you kind of get generals, which you can kind of take to head your army. Instead of going in yourself, you can this guy who's more I can't remember exactly, but I think he's more on the heavy army side. So if you've got more kind of tanks compared to light, quick units, he'll increase your chance of survival. Whereas another guy is more better with light infantry, so you can send him in instead. So you don't, because in each turn you can only fight one battle yourself, and only your generals can fight one battle. The only thing is you have to pay for your generals to fight. You have to kind of, I don't know what it is, a fee, whatever. But yeah, he doesn't like me to begin with. You're a bastard. I don't like you. The emperor was a slob. So, I mean,
Majority of the game seems to be just talking to these guys.
yeah, it may be a kind of a fighting strategy kind of game, but they've tried to adopt politics into it, which I mean, to begin with, I did really enjoy it, but eventually it's the same every time you play. All the stuff is the same, so it got very boring very quickly.
Your answers can change though. You can always change your answer. You have like a variety of things. You
Yeah,
can be really
yeah.
cocky, but you can
Yeah.
also be like really polite and just be like sharp.
Yeah, I mean, like when it comes to the politics bit, you can side with different armies. So I mean, if say like the undead are the most religious group, funnily enough, and you can side with them and you'll get different benefits because you'll get like holy benefits, whereas if you sided with the dwarfs, then maybe you get more economic bonuses. Right? Just kind of head on, get rid of all these exclamation marks.
What do their exclamation marks mean?
They're just basically telling you where you should go.
So there's like quests to do almost. So you're not just wandering around. There is things to do.
No, the aim of the game is just to control the world, really, and become emperor and defeat all your brothers and sisters in combat. This is the researching for your units. You do get another research, which I'll show you in a second. Obviously, there's advanced, expert, master, expert. You can't do at the moment. I think some of the advanced ones you can't quite do yet until you go on to the next island. Well, I'm not actually sure if there is a next island, because at the moment you fight in an area of elves and undead. And I have seen other gameplays of them playing on different maps during the campaign, so I think you have to defeat this brother, and then you move on to another sibling,
Yeah.
and then another sibling,
Yeah.
but I've never actually gone past this map. So, you know, I don't know a lot about the game, but obviously you get different units which you need to research about, and then you can get them later on. So I think Shaman will get, because they're the healers, so always good to have. And I shall go for Trooper Advanced Engines. Obviously the only problem is these research points are shared between your units and your dragon. So if you spend more on the engineering bay on your units, then you won't be able to level up your dragon. Lots of different. Obviously, we'll get rejuvenation. It's good to have healing.
You've only got 5 left.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm only on these basic bits. Ooh, passive blood leech. We'll get that as well, just so we can regenerate quicker and we can leech health off the enemies in combat. That's always good to have. So we'll move on. We're on our first turn. This is the world map. Well, the beginning.
Yeah.
This is the first map that you belong. So this is the enemy capital. As you can see, each area is owned by. This area is the Elvish land. You can see the taxes and the population and the research value of that land. So this is currently owned by me. All that is owned by the enemy. So
the green is us and the red is everything else.
Yep. I do believe there's eventually you'll move on to really large lands where there'll be green, red, blue, purple, and they'll all be fighting. So always good fun. What we need to do is we'll buy some units, and we already have 4 troopers in the area, so I'll knock that up by 2. So you can see this is my total population and the amount of money I have to spend. So I get 2, so there's 6, and I'll go for 2 shamans. I'll build that. Obviously they'll be available next turn. I shall. It's a bit like Risk in this kind of sense, because you've got one too many. Never mind. You're moving little pieces around the board, and then if a red piece and the green piece match, then you go into a match. Obviously, so we'll just end that first turn, and then he'll start building things, playing cards. I should have had a look at the cards, but I didn't. It was very silly of me. Obviously, your public opinion, which you can see down at the bottom, is these areas are owned by elves. If you've got a low public opinion from the elves, they're less likely. They will give you less tax, less research, less population. So obviously nothing's really happened. So or the enemy has actually now got transport ships. They have tried to kind of balance this game by enemies get more research points, and obviously they don't have a dragon to spend research points on, so they spend it all on units. So their units are, I wouldn't say vastly superior, but they get more superior units earlier on than you do. But then you do have a dragon with a jetpack strapped to his back, so not all that bad. Obviously, we haven't got any political things to do yet, so that won't change. Have a look at these cards, which I forgot to look at last time. So there are two different things. There are combat cards and strategy cards. Strategy cards can only be played on the map. So this one, which we will play. Which I've completely forgotten how to play cards. Embarrassing. But anyway, combat cards are used at the just before combat starts. So you'll get which general do you want to select, what cards do you want to place. If you've got Dragon Power combat cards, and then Mercenary combat cards. Mercenary combat cards will give you extra. They'll give you extra units in the match.
Can you collect more cards throughout the game?
Yeah, doing certain things like owning certain lands. If you have an observatory, it increases your chance of Dragon Power combat cards. If you've got a factory, it'll increase your chance of strategy cards. So obviously this one, all very good. Because I moved my troopers into this land, it was unoccupied. The army that was already there has joined my team. We will get into combat actually. There's a transport. I believe. Oh, I've got a transport as well. So if I move my hunters, I shall move 2 hunters, and I shall move 3 troopers into there. Obviously we've got our 2 shamans. I'll move 1 shaman that way. I shall bring him there, and play card. That's how you play your cards. You right click on the land, and then right. Okay, so this area gives us 3, this area gives us 4, so I'm going to play the plus 200% for the 4 gold area rather than the 3, so I get 8 gold rather than 6. Play this card. That card will be played at the end of my turn. Hunter's ready. Oh, he did have units. He had 1 trooper. I'll now end my turn. Currency card's been played. He will move and build units as he pleases. He's getting ready to move on to these other islands, capturing them, bringing in more research and gold, so you can move. No, the land. So now there's going to be a battle here. Oh no, there won't. I don't know. There's battle here, obviously. I'll go to battle. This will be the battle that's played first. Obviously I've got 2 hunters, 3 troopers, whereas he has 3 troopers, 1 transport, and a grenadier. As I said earlier, you can hire. So he is a heavy and medium unit. So did he increase or decrease the chance? He increased it by 6 because there are more hunters, which are heavy, and I believe troopers are light. Yeah, he's just he doesn't particularly good at anything, but he's quite tactical, so he's good with any size army. But I think we're going to play dragon just for this.
Yeah, just to share on the dragon.
Sure, and we will play dragon power. Devastation. No, we won't. We won't play a card. We'll just play.
What if he's sheriff on the dragon?
Yeah. So obviously, here are the abilities that you have. Blood leech, stick there. Advance goes there. Soul goes there. Rejuvenation goes there. I do believe you actually have to have even the passive ones. I do believe you have to have on the hotbar, just so they're active that game. You can save different layouts.
I always like games that give you tips in the loading screens.
They're always very useful.
They are usually like 90% of the time they're usually like really useful.
Yeah.
Not what that is really.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, you kind of guess those, wouldn't you? Really. So here we go. A little bit longer episode. So I've actually played on this map quite a bit, so I do know. So we'll build a battle factory and a war factory, which I can't because I don't have the recruits at the moment. I select these units and I shall rush them over here so we can capture another supply depot, which are the circular ones. The square ones are for your factory so you can build more units. These small ones are for turrets. Always good to have turrets.
Turrets are great.
Yeah. Have a little look at the enemy base. As you can see they're not really. Oh no, they're building turrets. They're getting ready. Turrets, like if they build an anti-air turret, then they'll probably kill me, as in the dragon form. Go to war factory so we can get some hunters in. Build some shamans out of troops. I can't build any grenadiers at the moment. And my guys have arrived here. Potential recruits, I can build that. And the recruitment citadel is it increases how many recruits you get each couple of seconds. These guys are pretty good. If we wait for the shamans, we should be able to. Yeah, 2 shamans built pretty quickly. Get them. The shamans are the healers, so always good to have in a battle. They do have a transport ship, so they could.
Yeah, but if they start moving, then in the bottom left of the screen you can see a map. If they do start moving, you can always see.
Yeah, they don't actually. Oh no, there we go. They're starting to move now. They'll probably go over here, take that, take the recruitment citadel there, or just go through their walls. Okay then. Yeah, problem with them having a boat allows them to transport their units. They could build up an army, build a dock, and then get all their troops into the transport, land it on the beach in front of my...
More of a chance now.
Yeah, there is also an army comparison. The only thing the army comparison doesn't take into account is I'm a dragon. I'm a pretty snazzy golden dragon actually. I think they've changed the look of this.
Is this a beta?
No.
Then why are they running through walls?
Well, yeah. Oh no, I think F3 is how you attack.
Okay, well, do I split?
No. Get into some combat. See, dragon is pretty. These guys are ground attacking units, so they can only attack against. Those guys, however, have rocket launchers, so they will be able to attack me. The good thing is the jetpack allows you to dodge, which is a quick maneuver. Which, if you've got a couple of missiles heading towards you, you just click that and you can dodge them easily. Oh, well, not so much because I'm making it very difficult. And as they're building a thing, come over here and attack. Obviously, as you see, I've destroyed a lot of their units.
You're gonna click
because I just destroyed that kind of little group of enemies, the chance of their army advantage is decreased a lot. Hey, if I grab all these guys, yeah, I'll move them forwards. And they do have a transport on the move. He did have units in, but I think because we destroyed that group over there, that they got a little bit worried. I should probably build a battle forge. Right. You need to be near friendly units, so you can just go into base. we go.
No more transport.
That's him removed. Now our units have got into a full count control. They have. Oh no, they're only not really fighting against much, are they? Well, I believe there was a turret because one of these guys are hurt, but the shamans will get in and heal them. Shamans do also heal your dragon, so you know an ample supply of shamans is always useful. My men will now start to capture that. As you can see, the ring around it. Enemies have arrived. And we jump in, get in. If we get in, we can now. Ooh. There you go. Destroy these ground. These are the air turrets, which I'm not so good at taking out. Oh, my shaman was healing me then. And we'll just grab all those and we'll move them in. I did destroy the ground turrets, so all these guys should be able to move in and destroy their base pretty quickly. He's running for it now. If I get all my ground troops to destroy all the air turrets, then I'll be able to kind of hop in and help them.
Or you can just learn to dodge.
Yeah, well, when you get like rockets, as you can see, they've got them all around their base, so they'll be attacking from all different directions. So it would be a little bit more. Get them to destroy that. Seeing as that's actually an anti-ground unit, destroying my units pretty quickly. Just get in there. Yeah, if I get. Yeah, so, I mean, dodging is.
Yeah, it's difficult for you.
Yeah, not particularly amazing at it. Let me try and get them to remove these turrets for me. Oh, he's a pretty tough guy. What is he? He's a hunter, I believe. Oh, enemy got a shaman, so we'll get rid of him. He's healing himself, but he's trying. Remove that. Get over there and oh, another one of those. Oh, I think I just commanded them to walk out the enemy base. Yeah. Get them. They'll be alright. I then build 5 troopers, 2 grenadiers, 2 of those, and 2 hunters. Just in case this doesn't go as getting that. Trying to get them to attack that hunter before the hunter kills them. Trooper, shaman. Oh, there's another hunter. Well, I'll just leave them there now to defend the entrance. They're all ready. They're almost ready. Kill these. It's quite a long episode, this one, I think. Oh, so I'm going to go 2 shamans, shall we?
I think they're dying. There's more red than green.
Yeah. And then we'll advance them over here. I don't know, no, they're doing alright. I know. Destroy the what, and then they won't be able to build any troops. Well, any tough troops at least. I think that's priority at the moment. They're pretty easy because we've got grenadiers. Yeah. And the shaman should have gone over, but they didn't. Back onto that. Just not before they got another hunter, however. Oh, is that a friendly hunter?
All your people have moved over there now. All your people have moved now.
No, I got them to come over here. I only got one guy.
Oh.
So I'll wait for all these and the shamans which have decided to go over the water because they're blimps. So they just hover over it. Not counted as flying though, still counted as ground troops. We've got 3 hunters left, that's it. Get rid of that one, because that's a ground. It's an anti-ground turret. Hmm? Yeah, but they've still got...
Try to that one.
Well, the army I just built is almost here, so... Alright, there's still some coming. I think that's it. Move this in to help. Get them to destroy that turret. And then we'll come in.
You suck.
I don't understand how that killed me automatically. I must have been still on like super low health.
Yeah.
There you go, full health now. Disable that. Because of the video controls, I can't control. You can control the units as the dragon by pressing F2 and F3.
But we can.
But we can't because the video controls.
So we can't.
So if I get them just to attack there, and then jump in. Disable that building. Get all those. Give all those bonus. And we all attack that. And that should be it, unless they build a building over here. Victory will be yours in a couple of seconds anyway. So there we go. That's Divinity Dragon Commander. Thanks for all watching. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.